I think they all know it's a cup final. I don't think I have to remind them of that. I think they also know that it is a must-win game, so we've kind of eased off on that messaging a little bit. I think the biggest thing is just getting them prepared, tactically the last couple of days in Seattle, and then here we're just going to enjoy the moment and get them ready physically and hope for a good match.
Brian Schmetzer in charge of the Sounders tonight. He's from Seattle. He signed with the Sounders out of high school in 1980. He became the coach of the USL version in 2002, won a couple of titles. He was Ziggy Schmidt's assistant until July when he took over, and he has led them in an unprecedented midseason turnaround to their first appearance at MLS Cup. Both clubs know a championship would take them to the next level. This has been a big deal in both Toronto and Seattle in the lead up to this match. A life-defining moment for so many players on that field. The Tifo says nothing is more powerful than a club whose time has come, and this is a pair of clubs who have raised the bar in MLS on and off the field. It is fitting that they represent the first ever MLS Cup between two teams who were not a part of the league's origination in 1996. Two clubs that are big spenders with big ambitions, big fan bases, big stars, but for the very first time an opportunity to win a championship. MLS Cup 2016 between Toronto FC and the Seattle Sounders on a frigid night on the shores of Lake Ontario is underway. Still waiting for our first goal tonight between Toronto FC and the Seattle Sounders. Mora working on Eric Freeberg. Able to find the space to get the crossaway. Fry staying at home. Altidore rising up, and Stefan Fry almost let that ball come to him before knocking it down on the goal line for his second save. Sapalas again is down, holding his right shoulder after hitting the ground, and Alan Kelly immediately blowing the play dead so the training staff can come out. Here's into the center. Big collision between Christian Roldan and Michael Bradley, for which Bradley is going to be shown the game's third yellow card, and Christian Roldan is down. Here comes the sub. So Sebastian Jovinko, the reigning MVP, was 102 minutes and no more.
And Jovinko's not happy. Throws his gloves down on the bench.
Toronto now out of subs. Played ahead. Tulsa Records, no one in the middle. Torres went to ground early. Now the cross out to Nor. What a save by Fry! Wow!
What a save, Stefan Fry.
We're going to penalties to decide MLS Cup 2016.
All the pressure will be on these possibly 10 players who walk up to take a penalty.
Brad Evans, 9 of 9 in his regular season career. He went to the goalkeeper's right to score in Vancouver. Clint Irwin, standing in his way, has had 9 consecutive penalties go past him since the spring of 2014. Evans delivers off the bench as a sub, one apiece through one round.
And as Stu Holden said, pressure does some strange things to some players, but not for Brad Evans.
And the captain now trying to keep Toronto going. Saved!
Well, it just might be Stefan Fry's cup.
Jovan Jones, left back for Seattle. What a season he's had. Needs to make this to keep things on level terms. How about that composure? Top corner.
There's too much power on that. Very good penalty by Jovan Jones.
He'll be taking this in the 6th round as he begins sudden death rounds against Stefan Fry. Off the bar, and Seattle now a kick away from winning it. Roman Torres, who impressed all of us last year at the Gold Cup, but then missed an entire year with an ACL injury, returned in Portland at the end of August. What a beast he's been tonight, dealing with Jozy Altidore and Sebastian Jovinko. And now an opportunity with his foot to win MLS Cup for Seattle, which he has done. The Seattle Sounders have done it. MLS Cup winners in 2016.
Sounders.
It's their 5th title. They won 4 in the old A-League and USL. 3 of those 5 have come in shootouts. And Roman Torres, who's returned from injury, was one of the key additions that propelled them on this run. And Seattle have won U.S. Open Cup, Supporter Shield, great success in the CONCACAF Champions League. They had one thing left to win, and that was MLS Cup. And now they've done it.